What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and I'm back in the building. And this time I'm back with a recap of Basketball Wives. This is season 7, episode 9. Okay, so not much really happened this episode. We start out with Evelyn and Shawnee. They are getting tea together, and Evelyn mentions, she has some back issues. And the lady that's making the tea and Shawnee, they recommend that she try, some of the tea with some CBD oil, which is an extraction of weed. It's not going to make her high. It's just going to, relax her, help her out with, the back pain that she says she's been having. Then meanwhile, while they are, while they're talking, Jackie comes up. Before we get to Jackie, Shawnee made a comment about Jennifer. Okay, actually, it was Jackie called first before they talked about Jennifer. So let me just get Jackie out the way. Jackie calls and invites Shawnee and Evelyn to her play that she's in. And Shawnee can't make it because her son is going to prom, and she promised him, they would have a little champagne toast, which I think it's going to be apple cider. I don't even know why she said it like that, but, she can't make it. Evelyn says that she's willing to come, even though her and Jackie has been through some bullshit. She says, she has no life, and, the play is about domestic violence, and she's willing to, see Jackie in the play. I felt like that was nice for Evelyn to, go to the play, and I didn't think she would go, but yeah, she says she actually wants to go, and I'm happy that they are working towards being in a better place, because all that shit last year with Jackie's daughter and Evelyn, y'all know I really like Evelyn, but that's something that really made me dislike fucking Evelyn, like, when she was all in the middle of Jackie and her daughter's shit, that shit really irked my nerve. Shawnee asks Evelyn, how does her back feel now after that CBD oil in there? And she says she feels like she's high. Girl, you ain't high. She talking about something I feel like, woo, just make you feel all relaxed. Okay, so next Evelyn tells Shawnee about Jen. Shawnee is annoyed and rolling her eyes. And she's just like, oh, well, Jen mentioned, when she was at my, what was it, the charity event Evelyn had, she said that she would be pulling out receipts too, to prove certain things. And Shawnee is just like over it. She pretty much says that there's no seat that Jen could pull out to get out of this. She feels like Jen tried to ruin innocent lives in this whole situation. I feel like Shawnee is only upset because it's her. I do get that from Shawnee. Shawnee is upset because it's her. I don't see her, I don't feel like she would respond the same way if it was somebody else. I'll say that. So they always, like I said, you guys, each year say, I'm never fucking with this person. I can never trust them. And then the next year, they right back in that motherfucker's face. So this situation with Jen could go either way. She may get rid of Jen. She may. But if Evelyn and Jen, Evelyn ain't got nobody else to film with. She cool with Malaysia, but they ain't cool all like that. And, Evelyn still wants Jen around, whereas everybody else is like, fuck Jen, probably except for Jackie. Malaysia is more mad at Jen than anybody. So I don't know how this shit is going to play out. So next we have OG. She has lost her brother, so she's really sad and she's really down. I guess he has died of pneumonia. And it's just really sad. I feel bad that that's happened to her. Next, we got Jackie. She is at rehearsal for the play that she's working on. And, she can't remember her lines. She's asking people for lines. The director is getting all types of irritated with her. she pulls one of the guys outside and lets them know, I really want to do this. She's crying and, she's just being Jackie, all in her feelings. I can't believe this shit is happening right now. I keep drawing a blank. Chantel comes outside and she's walking off saying, I can't. There is something very dysfunctional I'm starting to see with Chantel and Jackie's relationship. Because it's like, Chantel, your mother is having a damn crisis. And Chantel is just like, I don't want to be bothered. I don't know. It just was like, I don't want to be bothered with her when she's acting crazy like this. It's just like, girl, give your mother a hug. She's stressed out. She got a lot of shit going on. I mean, come on. So next we got OG. She is talking to her coach and he's saying, I'm sorry you lost your brother. Are you in a good place to play? And she's just like, you know what? I need to channel this energy. And, if I don't channel it out on the football field, then I don't know where it's going to come out. And so I guess she agrees to play. I personally don't feel like OG should have played. If I was her coach, I would have told her to sit it out. You have that much pain inside you, like maybe you shouldn't. If her profession was something different, I would still tell her to take the day off. You have to sit within that. You have to sit within that pain and really process it. You get ready to go to work, you can end up losing your job because you got so much anger, hurt, and pain and rage inside you. So Jackie and Cece, they go and see OG play and, everything is going fine at first. And then she's just getting mad aggressive on the field. Really, she knocked this lady down. Then she damn near ended up in a fight with the lady and was hitting the lady. And, OG admitted that, she was wrong and she did what she did because she was going through a lot. But like I said, she should have just set it out. I really wish she would have just set out, of that game, because when you're going through all of that, you can't focus and you don't want to lose your job and get charged with whooping a bitch ass while you at work. You don't want to do that. Okay, so next we got Tammy and Reggie there at the grocery store. Tammy, you ghetto as fuck trying out the fucking grapes, bitch. I wish the damn cashier would have rolled up on her like, bitch, you got to pay for these first. Anyways, Tammy is talking to Reggie about what her and Jackie talked about and how she all of a sudden feels bad about what happened to Evelyn. I wish y'all could see my face right now. Tammy, you don't feel bad about what happened to Evelyn because I could tell with your whole tone, your passive aggressiveness, you was sitting up here saying, oh, I just feel bad that Evelyn lied on Chad. That is not saying that you're sorry. The lady did not lie. You were not fucking there. The man admitted. Some of y'all is in these Facebook groups and it's just like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with y'all. The man is on the internet. Look up Chad Johnson apologizing to Evelyn Lozada. He was on some sports show. Admitting out of his own motherfucking mouth that he was wrong. Okay? And y'all sitting up here taking Tammy's side just because you're a Tammy fan. I can't respect that shit. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Yes, her and Evelyn had a nasty back and forth. They both said mean things, but I felt like what Tammy said crossed the line. It really did. Bringing up somebody's domestic violence situation. Then she goes off into telling Reggie that, she's got her ass whooped in some relationships as well. Okay, so if you've been a victim of domestic violence, then why would you bring down another woman? This bitch ain't sorry, y'all. She's sorry because she probably got a lot of backlash. That's what the fuck that is. And she probably didn't want people dragging her and taking her opportunities because let's be honest, if you don't have a politically correct answer to these type of things, then you can lose things yourself. You can lose opportunities, advertisements. You can lose all type of shit. So that's what I think it was, a business thing. She's not sorry. I can tell by her body language and how she still is saying that Evelyn lied on that man. And, Girl, bye. Tammy, if you're not really going to apologize, then bitch, keep your fucking apology. So we have Jackie. She's back at her therapist, and she lets the therapist know, she's been rehearsing for this play. I'm going to say this. I don't think Jackie, while she's in therapy, should be working on a play. And here's why. When you are in therapy, lots of emotions is going to come up. Lots of things from the past, the whole situation with Takari is all very painful. Working on a play, having to memorize lines, it's a lot. So I wish she would have did her therapy first and then maybe worked on the play. You got to give yourself a chance to process that. You can't have too much on your plate. You're already shooting this show. You need to be kind of relaxed, and I feel like trying to do all of this is why she was acting like that throughout this whole fucking episode. I was just looking like, Jackie, why you don't know your lines, bitch? You've been doing all this rehearsing and shit. And it's because the therapy mixed with the play is too much at once. And the most important thing is the therapy and the situation with Takari, and that they forgive each other and heal. They may need to heal separately or come together, collectively, or Jackie may just need to let her daughter go. And that's what I'm kind of thinking that they're eventually going to do, is let each other go. Takari will let her mother go. Jackie will let her go. Because I feel it like I don't know. It just seems like a huge disconnect with them. Jackie says one thing, the daughter says another. The girl says Jackie don't do nothing for her. Jackie says, well, I support my daughter. It's just like, what the fuck, Jackie mentions to the therapist she's not sleeping at night because of all this. And like I said, you got too much on your plate, mama. You can't be doing therapy and a play, and, you need to sit still. The therapist lets Jackie know that you are doing things so you could try to control it. I thought it was interesting that the therapist said to Jackie, you can't control your daughter, You can't control her. All she can be is a daughter. That's it. You can't control that. Jackie keeps saying she's reached out to her, told her she loves her, she worships her. I don't think you need to be telling her, Jackie, you worship her, because I don't think you worship her at all. You may have love for her, but I don't feel like it's all I don't know. I just feel like Jackie over-exaggerates sometimes. You can love somebody all you want to, mother, sister, daughter, cousin, brother, but unless they are willing to receive that love, then sometimes, we have to let people go. And I know that sounds harsh, but it is what it is. That's where her and Takari is right now. So the therapist tells Jackie that Takari is trying to control things just how Jackie controls things. And she tells her that girl is copy and paste. She is everything that you are. She can't be anything other than, what we always say, apple don't fall too far from the tree. She is of the same tree of Jackie. I agree. A lot of the shit that girl is probably doing is based off of the shit she saw Jackie doing coming up, and vice versa. And it's at a point, like I keep saying, you guys, they're either going to work this shit out or they're not. Period. That's where it's at. Kristen. She is at the sex store with Malaysia and Jackie, and they showing her different things on how to get pregnant. And let me say this. Didn't the man tell you he didn't want no motherfucking kids right now? Why don't you women listen? Listen to what the man says. He said he don't want no motherfucking kids. Period. Okay, so then Jackie asks Kristen, why did she bring Jennifer with her? Good question. You shouldn't have brought Jennifer to something where Cece is, Kristen, because you know Cece and Jennifer don't even fucking get along, and I feel like you was being messy. You ain't gonna come out and admit that, but you was being messy, bitch. So Malaysia feels like Jen is a liar, and you know Jen did lie on her. Malaysia said Jen didn't apologize. Y'all let me know. Did Jen apologize to her, or did she only apologize to Shawnee? Jen, if you didn't apologize for lying on Malaysia or trying to get her to say the room, you should apologize to her. I like what Malaysia said in her confessional. She said that she don't like what Jennifer did, and she feel like it's something wrong with somebody that sits at home to carve out plans to take somebody down. I'm not going to put all this on Jennifer. Like I told you guys, Tammy is a big part of this too. I think Tammy has way more to do with this. Tammy is the one that brought this shit up. So I like what Malaysia said, because it was true. You know, it's not cool to be a 40-year-old mean girl. I don't think that Jennifer is a mean girl. I think that this has become a part of her due to who she's dealing with. And they don't like what she did. And what she did was fucked up. I am by no means dismissing it. But Jennifer is not the only one that's wrong. And I honestly feel like they too scared of Tammy to really get on Tammy's ass. They'll get on Jen in a minute, but ain't nobody really gonna come for Tammy the way Evelyn would. So Kristen agrees to meet up with Cece without Jen and without anybody and try to make things right. Bitch, you should have been doing that from jump. But I don't believe Kristen, you guys. I have to see more of her with the other girls, because I feel like she talks one way when she's with Malaysia and Jackie. And, you know, that's her little safe haven. But once Jennifer and Evelyn and the cool, popular girls come around, the fly girls come around, she's going to be talking different. So I have to see her. She going to have to prove that to me. Okay, so it's the day of the play, and I caught something the second time around that I watched this that I didn't really catch the first time. Jackie is in a makeup chair saying that she wished her daughter Takari was there. I was a bit confused. I think that Jackie loves her daughter, but I feel like it's at a point now, Jackie, where I was against Takari really coming back on the show, coming on this show or really having anything to do with the show. Like I said, they need to make up off camera, I feel. But since Jackie keeps bringing her daughter up in this particular episode, I'm starting to feel like maybe she's going to end up coming on here. And if she does, it is what it is. It's Jackie's call. Because, Jackie, I feel like if you go keep talking about your daughter like this, then you need to call her up while them cameras is rolling and have her ass come on and y'all have your little powwow. Because you done brought Takari up several times. Now, I get you bringing her up at the therapist's office. I get that. But, you know, you literally sitting in the chair, you nervous, trying to remember these lines, and you bring your daughter up, so this shit just may play out on Basketball Wives. These two reuniting and fixing their relationship. Time will tell. We will see. Did y'all see old Doug give Evelyn a hug? I'm looking like this is your wife's enemy. You giving her a hug? I would have a little attitude, y'all. My man giving some bitch that I don't really get along with. I know they in a better place, but I caught that too. So that was cool. Doug and Evelyn hugged. Let's talk about their outfits. I like what Evelyn had on. I just don't know that I would have wore that to a play. I felt like she was kind of overly dressed. Actually, contrary to popular belief, I thought that Jennifer looked cute, but the boots, they looked too hot. So I don't know why she didn't just have her, like, what the fuck is the weather in California? Was it cold that day, or they making it look like it was cold? I don't get why Jennifer didn't just have on like regular heels, but I thought she was dressed more appropriately for the occasion than Evelyn, which is, I can't believe I'm saying that because Evelyn is just the best dressed to me on this show. Kristen looked beautiful as well. Oh, they mentioned where Tammy was. I think Kristen asked where Tammy was, and Evelyn was like, I guess she's coming. Hopefully she got them legs covered up. Evelyn, leave that lady's legs alone. Shout out to you, OG, for coming to support Jackie at her play. Your brother just passed. That is just so heartbreaking. And for you to be so unselfish, and it wouldn't even have been selfish of you, but like for you to be thinking of somebody else other than yourself, and for you to support Jackie and say, you know what, she's always had my back and I just want to be there for her. That says a lot about you, and I fuck with you, OG. You cool for that. So, Malaysia comes into the play. Jennifer and Evelyn and them and Kristen, they all sitting together. What did I tell y'all? That motherfucking Kristen is right by her booze. Evelyn and Jen, honey. I'm going to let you slide, though, Kristen, because you at the play, girl. But anyways, Malaysia she with that ugly ass Zale. He is a fucking clown. He is actually pretty funny. He's ugly as hell. I don't take him seriously, but he is what he is, y'all. He was fucking with my boy Ray on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I didn't like that. I kind of like Ray's personality a little bit more. Zale is a fucking clown. Malaysia, why the fuck you got his crazy ass on here? But anyways, Evelyn says hi to Malaysia, and she noticed Malaysia is just sitting over there with Zale, and Malaysia didn't want to sit over there, with Jen, because she don't want to be on no fake shit. That's kind of a move that old Brandy would have pulled, because I ain't sit with a bitch I don't want to fucking talk to either, so I wasn't really mad. At least she ain't being fake. I can respect that. You know what? It's kind of sad because I really liked Malaysia and Jen together. They were so cute together. Jen, outside of Evelyn, her hanging with Malaysia, I was like, oh, I love that combination. So it's sad that Jen did this shit and now Malaysia does not feel comfortable around her. It's just like, ugh. But I understand where Malaysia is coming from. She basically tells Evelyn when Evelyn comes over there to, talk to her and Zale that, you know what, I can't be around that fake ass shit. I don't have time for that. You don't mean me no good. I feel her on that. So Zale ends up going in on Jennifer as if his Ninja Turtle ass can talk about anybody. He talking about her shoes are so 2007. And she could really be hot, but she's not that hot. And Zale... what is he, a stylist? I guess. You don't look as good as Jennifer. I think Jennifer is actually, aside from Malaysia, the second best dressed person on this show. Jennifer's clothing line, classy wardrobe, that shit is nice. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That bitch be wearing them outfits. Jennifer is a stylist in her own right. She loves fashion and clothes. I thought she always dressed nice. The boots was too much. The boots were cute for me, but it's like, is it hot there? I think like a stiletto or something with her toes out, something like that would have been better. But Jennifer didn't look that bad for what the fuck Zale was talking about. I think he wanted to be on some hating ass shit because he's with Malaysia. And it's just like... my dude, we don't need you and your motherfucking opinions. Keep your Ninja Turtle ass over to the left. So they show Shawnee's son, and, he looks really nice for prom, and they show his date. They look cute together. Shawnee is at home taking pictures with the family, drinking apple cider, about to send the son off to prom. I watched some other reviews of the Basketball Wives, just to see how people be looking at shit. And somebody had mentioned that Evelyn didn't have Jen's back when Zale was talking about her. Let me say this. If she would have went in with, oh, that's my girl, don't talk about her, that would have escalated things with Zale and Malaysia. So I think what Evelyn was trying to do was being understanding towards Malaysia and then kind of being neutral when it came to Zale's comments. Because after all, those are his comments and his opinion. So I don't feel like she needed to really have Jennifer's back. I mean, hell, Jen ain't exactly had her motherfucking back all like that either, saying that Evelyn was trying to sleep with Shawnee's ex. So maybe that's how Evelyn was looking at it. I didn't take it that serious. Evelyn knows how this show works, and people are gonna talk shit about your friends. I didn't feel like she was being fake. I felt like it was just one of the things where she was being neutral because of the whole situation with Jen and Malaysia, and she don't want to get in the middle of that. She actually understands why Malaysia feels how she feels. Malaysia, Lele, let me clock you though. Why y'all talking about Jen's breath? Was Jen's breath bad before she betrayed you? Because I didn't hear this shit before she betrayed you. It's funny how people say shit about people after they've been betrayed. And Zale, do you know how Jen's breath smell? They was just clowning her breath. I don't think Jen has any doo-doo breath. There's plenty of gum and mint drops and gum drops around. So let's leave the lady's breath alone, okay? So Tammy comes in and Evelyn is making faces. Tammy and Reggie, they sit with Doug. I'm happy that Tammy came out to support Jackie. That is supposedly her girl. So that's what you do when somebody's your girl. You support. I don't feel like Evelyn should have made a face or anything. Because, Tammy's support of Jackie has nothing to do with her, I guess Evelyn is still in her feelings over the domestic violence comment, which is understandable, but chill, Ev. It's not about you tonight, baby girl. Okay, I like what Kristen did with OG as far as seeing that, she was in a different space and just asked her, what's wrong? Is everything okay? OG mentioned her brother passed. Jennifer and Evelyn, they told her that they felt bad for her. And then Kristen said, come on, let's go outside. They ended up talking, hashing out their issues. Kristen said she's so sorry for what happened to OG. And I like that. That was a pure, genuine moment for both the ladies to let their petty issues go. So I really love that. Kristen, I'm beginning to see you in a different light. Hopefully you keep going with this. Because like I said, you do play both sides. You want to get in with them cool girls. And as long as you keep up this persona of being caring and friendly with people, I can fuck with you. Other than that, I don't know. Jackie does the play. At first, she took this long-ass pause. I'm like, Jackie, bitch, do you know your lines? But she does good in the play. They all congratulate her. OG, Kristen, they all come in the back, congratulate her. And, the show goes off. So, this episode was interesting, but it wasn't like the shit I want to see. I wish we could get right to Malaysia throwing the motherfucking table at Jen. I need to see that, okay? But that was my Basketball Wives review, you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It is your girl, Brand New, and I'm out.